Alrighty, what's up everybody? Peter Gilmore here for the Sunday afternoon video. Beautiful Sunday afternoon video. Right here on Killer of Demons 669. Thank you for watching. As always, make sure you like this video. Hit that subscribe button down below. Subscribe to all my other channels, which are down below in the description box. Follow me on Facebook. Follow me on Twitter. Share this video all over the internet. And tap that bell. Turn on all my notifications so you never miss an upload, and you can stay in the loop and be notified of when my videos go up. You can comment and leave questions and do whatever you want. That's all I can say about that. That's that. All right, ladies and gentlemen, on this beautiful Sunday afternoon, May the 3rd, 2020. Beautiful sunny day here in the Northeast. Got up to 75 today. Still a little bit warm outside. Sun is shining bright. Gonna rain later tonight, and then the temperature goes. The way spring is. Gonna be a really man week. You know, it's supposed to rain tomorrow, and then like Thursday and Friday gonna rain. And it's gonna get a little chilly. And then, you know, that's that. Yeah, so that's all I gotta say about that. And we move on from there. So join the chat, come in the chat room, and we'll talk some wrestling. And that's all I gotta say about that. So join in, and that's all right. On this video, as the title below says, it is time for your late and so far out of date Smackdown review for May the 1st, 2020 from the Performance Center in Orlando, Florida. We are 1 week away from Money in the Bank, as Money in the Bank comes your way next Sunday. I'll be doing my predictions this week, so check that out. So we're 1 week away from Money in the Bank. We had some interesting happenings on Smackdown with the men. Well, the women, we finalized those 6 women who are going to be vying for that briefcase. And then the men's, we found out number 5. As it was reported that Apollo Crews has been taken out of the Money in the Bank ladder match because of his knee injury. So he's out, and they're going to have a last chance gauntlet match tomorrow night on Raw to see who gets the 6th spot that was Apollo Crews. So we see that tomorrow night, and let me just say it will be phenomenal. There's your spoiler. That's all I gotta say about that. And if you didn't like the spoiler, fuck you. That's all I gotta say about that. And we're gonna move on from there. All right, so SmackDown last Friday night was not that great, but it is what it is. You know, they did his lowest rating ever. You know, got below 2 million views. I think it got like 1.8 million views or something like that. It's fucking horrible the way that wrestling is nowadays. You know, with no crowd. You know, but you know, now that Florida and Oklahoma are opening up the arenas and letting fans go into the arenas, like at Full Sail University, which they're probably going to be doing this week with NXT and with AEW at Daly's Place in Jacksonville. You know, fans are going to be in the stands cheering and hollering and all that crap, so that'd be great for wrestling. And even though that they're going to have to still abide by the restrictions and the laws and stuff, you got to be 6 feet apart in the stands. I don't know how it's going to work for front row, but so they're going to abide by the same social distancing rules, obviously. And the capacity crowd is going to be 25% of the crowd. I don't think it's going to be like 1,000 people. I would say pretty close to it. So fans are back in the stands, not here in New York, obviously, not in Boston, not in LA, not in Chicago, the big cities, Philadelphia, Pittsburgh. Not yet. Hopefully we'll get there in the next coming months. But still, New York is still on pause for another week. This is, I think, this week and next week, the final week. They said by May 15th, so 11 days away. Though that could be extended again. The hospitalizations are going down in New York. Deaths are starting to go down. They were up yesterday, but then went back down today. Yesterday they went down. And so slowly, hopefully we don't get a plateau. It's slowly going on the curve. We go on the downside of this virus. And hopefully we'll be getting back to work in the Northeast. And for all you people that are missing work right now and hopefully collecting a paycheck or unemployment check. Not a stimulus check, because most of the stimulus checks have not been sent out yet. Still waiting for mine. A lot of you have been waiting for yours. And your maybe some of you haven't got your tax return check in yet, depending when you did your taxes. I hope you did your taxes. You still got time. So I got a lot of noise outside my door. Freaking neighbors pissing me off. And I got to do a video. We had fireworks the other night, and it was last night in the park. So I'm near a park. Where I live, I'm near a park, not a park. With baseball fields and shit like that. And we had fireworks the other night. That was pretty nice. Especially, it was like, I don't even know what time it was, like late at night, like 10, 11 o'clock, maybe 12 o'clock. They were shooting off fireworks, across the street in the park. That was awesome. I don't know for what, but for some odd reason they did it. That's it. So, that's that, and we got all that. So we'll see what happens with that, and we'll move on from there. So the fans are coming back to the stadiums, and not the stadiums, the arenas in Florida and Oklahoma City. Is it right to put them in there now? Not really. I would have waited maybe till June, but who knows what AEW is gonna and WWE gonna be doing if they're gonna allow the fans to come back in right now. Or they're gonna wait. I think it'd be better to wait. Unless you put fans in stands, you run the risk of them getting them and the wrestlers getting COVID, this fucking virus. Then it spikes up again in Florida and Oklahoma City. So who knows what's going to happen, but we'll see what happens. I would think AEW might be the first to have fans in the stands. And if they do, it'll probably be at Double or Nothing, which would probably be at Daly's place. But they can maybe go to Oklahoma City too, because I can't really go anywhere else. So probably Double or Nothing will be in Daly's place. And probably have fans, hopefully. But we'll see what happens with that as we get closer and closer to Double or Nothing, which is 20 days away, just under 3 weeks away. May the 23rd. That's my sister's birthday. That's pretty cool. And that's that. All right, let's get to Smackdown. I already wasted enough time. So, like I said, Smackdown was pretty good. But not that great. It was eh. And let's begin with the review. That's that. So we start the show with Daniel Bryan. Yes! And he comes out to the ring in his gear. Talks about his love of wrestling and trying new things, like this new Money in the Bank ladder match with all the new rules. Starting at the ground floor and going all the way up to the roof. And that's kind of inventive now. So we'll see what happens with that next Sunday night. He says they will battle for the Money in the Bank contract at WWE headquarters. He's competing in weird and wild places. in bingo halls. You know what I mean? You know, if you follow Daniel Bryan's career from Ring of Honor up to maybe a little bit of Japan, but he's wrestling in weird places and wild places, but never in an office building. He says he doesn't know the rule, and can he use an elevator? I think they'll probably use the elevator, and fight in the elevator like they did with the 24/7 title. So we'll see what happens with that. He says, does Vince have actual dinosaur bones in his office? Probably does. Probably has dildos in his office too. Who knows? And he talks about 9 years ago he won the Money in the Bank ladder match. It was at WrestleMania for the Intercontinental. He won the Intercontinental title. I forgot when he won. He won the Money in the Bank 9 years ago, so that's 2011. And then he cashed in on, I think, Alberto Del Rio. I forget. Won the world title, and that was something most thought was impossible. It was the biggest thing in his career and started the Yes movement. It made him, and he's excited but sad that Drew Gulak isn't in the match to get a shot. And that was ruined by Baron Corbin, Snorbin Corbin, and his cronies, Shinsuke Nakamura and Cesaro. No Sami Zayn, because Sami Zayn's in trouble. So we'll see what happens with that. And he wants revenge. So he calls up Baron Corbin. Corbin slowly comes out and says his kind makes Bryan's kind suffer. And then we see highlights from last week, the attack and the beatdown after the Drew Gulak match. He tells Bryan to stop dreaming because he will win once again like he did a couple years ago. And then he lost. Bryan makes fun of him and asks if he will win and lose again, like I just was about to say, when he cashes in. Corbin gets upset and says Bryan used to be young and hungry, but now he's old and desperate, while Corbin is better than ever, I should say. That was that. So pretty good promo from both men. And guess what that leads to? Well, not a tag match, a regular match player. So we're going to get Baron Corbin and Daniel Bryan in a little bit. But a good promo to start off the show. So I gave it 2.5 out of 5 stars. And that was that. Then we get to the match. Match was okay. It wasn't great. And that's that. So they begin, they lock up, they work the ropes, and then they break. And they lock up again, back to the ropes, they break again. Bryan falls with some leg kicks. Corbin rushes into the ropes, falls with strikes, and Bryan fires back, grounding and pounding a little bit. Corbin comes back, hits a tackle. Bryan takes out the knee. And really works on the knee with a dragon screw and leg kicks. And then starts a leg submission, and then Corbin made the ropes. Corbin then comes back with ground and pound. Bryan counts out and goes back to the knee. Corbin counts with some strikes, taking control, and then some ground and pound again. Bryan comes back, so a lot of back and forth in this match. And then Corbin cut him off. Bryan fires back, gets dumped to the floor. Corbin follows him out and sends Bryan into the ring post. Ow. As we go to break, we come back. Corbin's still in control. Bryan fights and makes the ropes. Corbin follows with some strikes, but Bryan counts into a crucifix for a near fall. Then he hits the in and out Bossman Lariat for a near fall. Then they go back and forth again. Corbin falls with a knee strike, targets the arm of Bryan, beats him down as he starts talking some shite. That's shit for you stupid people. Bryan comes back, hits a suicide dive to the outside. And then they go back in, missile drop. He hits a missile drop kick. Bryan goes back to the leg with some kicks. Then he locks in the ankle lock and then delivers some more kicks, covering for a near fall. Hits the corner drop kick until Corbin hits deep 6 for a near fall. Falls with some ground and pound. Bryan comes back, but Corbin made the ropes. Bryan lays the boots to him, and Corbin counters the dive. And but Bryan continues to deliver his kicks until Corbin hits him with the ladder for causing disqualification. I kind of thought that was going to probably happen, but I think Bryan might win outright, or it is what it is. So Daniel Bryan gets the win via disqualification. Kind of a stupid finish, but it is what it is. But not a bad match per se. So I gave it 2.25 out of 5 stars. We'll see what happens with both men as we gear up for tomorrow night on Monday Night Raw and SmackDown this Friday night with the go-home shows. And we'll see what happens with that. Probably get the 3 men from SmackDown going at it, maybe in a triple threat match. Something like that will happen. Or maybe all 6 men will appear on SmackDown and beat the crap out of each other with ladders and stuff. We'll see what happens with that. So 2.25 out of 5 stars for that. And we're going to move on from there. And you can join the chat if you like. If you're on Facebook or Twitter, I put the link on my pages, I should say. And if you're on YouTube, we're live on YouTube, so come on in. That's that. All right, then we get the WWE Universal Champion, Braun Strowman, coming out. It says last week they went down memory lane with the sheep's head and all that other stuff with Bray Wyatt from the Wyatt family. But the past is in the past with Bray. And he says that Money in the Bank, and then Bray Wyatt interrupts with the Firefly Funhouse theme, and it's story time with Bray Wyatt, baby. No, that's only inclined to Adam Cole, baby. Story time with Adam Cole, baby. Yeah. So it's story time, and they talk about the black sheep. He reads a story about Braun calling himself the Good Shepherd and took Braun in to raise him. They had fun together, but one day the selfish black sheep left and didn't thank him or even say goodbye. All his other animals abandoned him as well, and the government took the farm and the reptilians took over. He says he will find him, remind him of his mistakes, and take what makes him happy, and then take him to the slaughterhouse. So Braun's kind of pissed off and challenges him to come to the ring right now. But Bray just goes, bye. So Bray Wyatt once again playing mind games with Braun Strowman. And they're going to have a face-to-face this Friday night on SmackDown. So that should be pretty intense. And we'll see what happens with that. So I gave it 2.5 out of 5 stars. And then we'll see what happens next week. This Friday night. And that's that. And we move on from there. All right, then we get to your squash match of the week. Once again, with Sheamus, fella. It takes on Leon Ruff. Sad but true Leon Ruff. Getting his ass handed to himself each week. But Ruff put up a little bit of a fight. Gets cut off as Sheamus hits some Irish curse backbreakers before dumping him on the mat. But also with some crook strikes. Then he finishes him off, backs up, and hits the Boog kick. And that's that. So he gets the win. Match I gave 1.5 out of 5 stars. Another typical freaking squash match. Then after the match, Sheamus goes over to Michael Cole, saying that I kick his ass. As we head to the Jeff Hardy comeback video, the final installment of that, the comeback. And it talks about him coming back and winning the United States title, and then suffering his injuries, and then now he made his comeback on backstage and that. So we're gonna get Jeff Hardy next week, and Sheamus is not impressed and says he will be as well. So we're gonna get Sheamus and Jeff Hardy probably get an interaction and probably a match at Money in the Bank. Not that I care about it, but it is what it is, and that's that. So all that, 1.5 out of 5 stars, and we'll see what happens on Friday night SmackDown with Sheamus fella and Jeff Hardy, dude. Right, well, I sound like Hogan doing that. Oh my god, was that bad or what? Hogan doing Jeff Hardy. You know something, brother? I'm Brother Nero, brother. No, never again. I would never do that again. That sounded really, really fucked up. And that's I need a drink for that one. I mean, that's that. And this drink is brought to you by the brand new Monster. I hope you can see this. Ultra Rosa. Yes, they actually made a drink for Rosa. I am not making it up. She's collecting the royalty checks already. That's why we went out shopping today. Had a binge at the supermarket. We had McDonald's this morning for breakfast. I paid for that, but that was just me. That's me, but I could go for some more McDonald's, but I have the munchies like crazy right now. But never again will I do the Hogan impersonating Jeff Hardy again. And if I do, please smack me in the face. There's kitties are outside on my fucking door, my fucking windows. It is what it is, and that's that. My buddy Nick Infante 92, what's up? Thanks for joining the chat. Continue to chat, join in if you want, and share the stream and whatever you want to do. That's that. So, like I said, next week, Sheamus and Jeff Hardy probably go face to face, and little to no hype for a match. I mean, just Sheamus attacking Michael Cole each week would have been great if he knocked him out. Got this motorcycle outside. That's that. So, most likely we'll get Sheamus and Jeff Hardy at Money in the Bank, and I think Jeff Hardy will win, obviously. It'll make no sense for him to come back and lose to Sheamus. That's that. All right, then we go to the back with the lovely Kayla Braxton talking with Mandy and Otis, the new love couple. They hyped their Money in the Bank qualifying matches. Mandy will take on Carmella, and Otis will go against Dolph Ziggler in a rematch from WrestleMania. Otis says he will win Money in the Bank not only for him, but for his Peach as well. Mandy is focused on Carmella as well, and just like Otis, she will climb the ladder and win. So we'll see what happens with the love couple, if they can both go to Money in the Bank and get in the Money in the Bank ladder matches. And we'll see what happens with that. So I gave that 2 out of 5 stars. So Mandy goes off and gives Otis a kiss. Otis got a big stiffy. Obviously. Wouldn't you if you got kissed by Mandy Rose? Mm-hmm. Or any other diva? Well, not diva. Sorry. Woman. Can't say diva no more. But that's that. My dick gets hard when Io Shirai sits on it. So it is what it is. And with Asuka and Kyrie and on my dick 24/7. So it is just a fact of nature. And Sasha Banks, and you can if Ms. Selena Vega ever give me a call, she could sit on the mighty dick. Mm-hmm. But she's getting back shots from Aleister Black. I'm not going to compete with Aleister Black, Tommy End, whatever you want to call him. She's getting good back shots. That's all I got to say about that. And that's that. Selena Vega is fucking hot, and she's from Queens. So a good New York product. Oh, yeah. I love to pound that ass, too. But, so much a man can do. And that's all I got to say about that. I think Rose was yelling at me. Shut up, woman! So anyway, enough about that. So we'll get to Mandy Rose and Carmella in the Money Bank qualifying match, the last one. Match was, oh, God. This was so sloppy. Yeah, I think you wanted to turn the channel or change the channel because this match was boring. I know, but advance the storyline, so you get that, and with Sonya Deville, and I'll get to that in a minute. Match itself was horrible. I mean, they lock on Mandy, grounds things. Carmella comes back. Mandy then escapes. Carmella does the moonwalk, like we needed to see that. Then they go back and forth. Carmella cuts her off and covers for when they fall. Mandy comes back, takes control, some ground and pound. And then Sonya Deville arrives. You know what that's going to lead to. It's also smack to distract Mandy. And then she starts talking like we needed that during the match. Manny's in control, comes from near fall. Sonya keeps talking and talking and talking. Shut the fuck up. That's gonna be on Botchamania. I know, because you're gonna get the revolving door of people talking and like, you talk too much, man. You never shut up. So Carmelo falls with a clothesline, then hits a head scissors, and Manny then cuts her off. Carmelo then hits a super kick for the win. So a lot of people using the super kick to get wins nowadays. Tamina, Carmella, Adam Cole. Well, he's used that before, but everybody's using super kicks to win matches now. They can't use their finisher anymore. What's up with that? Or as the Hurricane say, what's up with that? Everybody using the freaking... I can understand if it's Shawn Michaels. The Heartbreak Kid. Because he used it as a finisher. Not that many people use it. Not more people have been using it as a finisher nowadays. Some people don't. I guess they're too lenient on their finisher now. They have to use a semi-finisher. And the super kick is not really a finisher per se. It's devastating, yeah, if you hit it at the right point. Like Shawn Michaels did the Shelton Benjamin in that match they had back in the day. Or if you hit it, in midair, like many people have done, and but I think a more devastating move is the Canadian Destroyer. That's a finisher. The RKO is a finisher. Sorry, not the RKO. The Gilmore Cutter, because everybody steals my move. The Gilmore Cutter is the most devastating move in all professional sports, ladies and gentlemen. Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. Canadian Destroyer, Gilmore Cutter. Or the Package Power Driver, otherwise known as the Death Strike. That's what I call it. It is what it is, and that's that. And that's that. Nick says nothing much. Lazy. I guess you're lounging on a lazy Sunday, like all of us. I got 3 days off, so I don't give a fuck. That's all I gotta say about that. Peter Mania. Gilmore Mania. No, not Peter Mania. Gilmore Mania. Running wild on you, brother. And that's that. And we're going to move on. So, hide this damn freaking thing. Mandy. Carmella wins the match. Match sucked. I gave it a dud. 0 for you dumb people at home. Dud, because it was just horrible. It's horrible to watch, but it advanced the Mandy and Sonya storyline, which is going to culminate at Money in the Bank, obviously. Afterwards, Sonya beats the crap out of Mandy, sends her into the ring post knee first. Or send her into the ring post head first. Ow. Then she shoots her into the steps. And Mandy looks like she hurt her leg. And Sonya starts chiming away again, vowing to ruin her life. And that's that. So, that's that. So, it advances the storyline, and we're probably going to see a match at Money in the Bank. Probably be a filler match, or maybe on the pre-show. I would put that on the pre-show because it's going to be boring. You put it against anything else. And supposedly, don't quote me on it, the Money in the Bank ladder matches are going to be first. And then what Daniel Bryan was saying that both matches are going to start at the same time. That's interesting. That would be interesting to see. All 12 people, 12 people at the ground floor ready to go. And they bum rush the freaking elevator, and then like half of them go in, and then the other half have to go up the stairs. I don't even know how many floors the Titan Towers is. I would say 30 or 40 maybe. That's a good workout. But them starting the money, and then they're gonna start the match, and then in between they're gonna cut in and out of the match if something happens. It could be interesting. I think it's kind of too much, but because I want to focus on the match. I don't want to focus on the Money in the Bank match. I want to focus on the match at hand. Like if I'm watching, I don't know, Jeff Hardy and Sheamus, I don't want to have to click every 5 seconds. We're clicking back and forth between the money, the match and the Money in the Bank matches going on. Oh, Asuka threw Carmella over the top rope. Nobody cares, Baron Corbin threw Daniel Bryan off the roof. It's only going to be, like what the 24/7 title did. You will see it in between segments a little bit, but I think it's a little too much. But it's inventive, but too much in my opinion. But we'll see what happens with that, and that's that. Gilmore Mania. You spelled my name wrong, by the way. Where it's was a compilation of Pete Gilmore. You spelled my name wrong again, saying crazy stuff. Yeah, my neighbors are going crazy outside. It's Sunday, and it's a nice warm day because I got nothing better to do. It bored me and freaking ruined my fucking stream. Fuck you. I should blast some fucking death metal right now, but I'm not going to. Missy's sleeping, so we get that, and yeah, but it's Gilmour, not Gilmore. No, Gilmour. I'll even put it in the chat for you people here, if I can actually get my fingers to work. So here it is, right here. This is how you spell my name. So people want to, bash me and make fake accounts of me on Facebook. That's your freaking last name. That's my last name. Learn how to say it. And if you're making a fake account of me, do it right. Mike. Fucking idiot. Well, that fake account on Facebook has been reported. Sadly, it's not taken down because Facebook sucks dick. Good job, Mark Zuckerberg. You fucking prick. That's why your freaking website sucks. Just like YouTube. Going down the shitter. And pretty soon, Facebook will be non-existent, just like MySpace. When MySpace was the big thing from 2005 to 2007, 2008. And Facebook came around the same time. And then Facebook just basically took over because MySpace started sucking and changing everybody's, making you change your main page. And I did that. I got locked out. I can't even go to my main MySpace page. I go to my backup. I can't go to my main page. Why? I don't know. So they're saying it's still in review. When like 20 years later, I'm gonna get to my main MySpace page. MySpace, Kenny? MySpace? Are you kidding me? Figured out where that came from. And who said it? Bonus points if you get the reference. But if you know me and you know who I follow, I think you might know who might have said that. I'm not giving it away either, so guess away. That's that. All right, so we get that. So Sonya beats up Mandy, continues the storyline. Carmella goes on the Money in the Bank again. It's like the third time, not the third. I don't even think it's the third year in a row she's been in Money in the Bank. And she's won it twice. Can she win it the third time? I hope not. Because Mella is money, and Mella is not winning the Money in the Bank, because you know who's going to win. It's going to be Shayna Baszler. And if they don't give it to Shayna, I'm going to be pissed off. And I think a bunch of other people are going to be pissed off. So I'll be okay with Asuka winning it, but they're going to make her lose. She'll be the first female to lose the Money in the Bank, Money in the Bank briefcase, cashing in, which will suck. Because as we all know, nobody is ready for Asuka except my dick. But you know that. And yeah. So after that, we go to the back. Mandy's getting some medical attention on her leg, and she has some bruises on her leg. Otis checks on her because he's such a good little boyfriend. He's kind of pissed. Runs into Dolph. Oh boy. And he's like, "Is Mandy okay?" "No, what you think?" And Otis just like, "Dolph, I'm gonna kick your ass." He just snarls at him like, "I'm gonna kill you, you son of a bitch. It's your fault." Yeah, that's that. So I gave that 2 out of 5 stars. So we'll see what happens with Otis and Dolph later on. And that's that. All right, then we get your favorite tag team in the world. No, it's not the New Day. It's Miz and Morrison. Hey, hey, ho, ho. They come out to do some commentary, which makes it even better without, drowning out Michael Cole and Corey Graves. So they come out, and we get to our next match, non-title match. We have the New Day of Biggie and Kofi Kingston taking on the Forgotten Sons of Steve Cutler and Wesley Blake, with Gunner at ringside, Jason Riker. I call him Gunner because of TNA. That's not his real name, but if you want to go by Jason Riker, it's just a stupid name. Sounds like some guy in Star Trek. Captain Riker, number 1. Number 1, I order you to take a number 2. Aye, aye, Captain. So, yeah. And for anybody asking, no, I did not see Picard. Even though I'm a big Trekkie, but not a big Trekkie, but I do watch Star Trek. My favorite one is The Next Generation. I'm not a big fan of Deep Space Nine. Voyager is okay, but not great. Enterprise was boring. And Picard, I've rarely, I don't have CBS. What was the CBS Online or whatever it's called? CBS streaming. I don't have that crap. So, I mean, if I can get it on YouTube or Netflix, I'll be happy. Or I don't. It would be nice if it was on Disney Plus, but yeah. And we're not going to see The Mandalorian season 2 until November. Anyway, all the way till November. 6 more months for the freaking Mandalorian to come out. And season 2 is basically done. Why can't you just give it to us now? We have to wait till November. Like most of our TV shows now, we're gonna have to wait till the fall because and we don't have any cliffhangers for season finales. They're gonna have to somehow when the states get back up and running and the production companies get back up and running and finish off the seasons. Like Supernatural hasn't ended yet. We don't know what's gonna happen with Supernatural, the final season. We don't know how it's gonna end. Is it gonna end like Angel, like what Angel did in season 5, which could have went real well in season 6? Damn you, Boreanaz! Fuck you, Boreanaz! Stupid fuck, killing that show. I don't want to do the show because I don't want to be a 40-something-year-old vampire. You're 50-something years old doing a stupid show called Navy SEALs. You actually resurrected your stupid career with Bones. Because you broke the 5-season curse with that one. I don't even know how many seasons the Navy SEALs is on now. I think it's 2, maybe 3 right now. Let's see how long that lasts on CBS and nobody watches it. Fuck Boreanaz. And that's that. And if CW wants to remake everything like they remade Charmed, why don't you remake Buffy the Vampire Slayer? Or remake Angel with somebody else other than Boreanaz? Why don't you bring back the old cast, get rid of Angel, put Connor in there. And just call it Connor. Not call it Angel, call it Connor. Have it like Angel died and he's never coming back. Or maybe he'll appear somehow in like silhouettes or cameos. He'll do a cameo. Like they'll pick up where season 5 left off with Fred and Gunn and Angel like going against the Horde and stuff like that. And with Doyle and Fred's boyfriend, I forgot his name. I think it was Doyle, not Doyle. I think it was Doyle. Yeah, Doyle's dead. So and Fred going between Illyria and herself, and she just started turning into Illyria. When she's fighting the demons. Now I went off tangent. I don't care. It's my stream. I can do whatever the fuck I want. But Angel was a good show, man. It's sad that it ended the way it did. It was supposed to end in season 4, but people petitioned for it to have another season, and CW11 brought it back, and the fans brought it back for another season, and that was the final season of Angel, which was a good season. It should have had a season 6, but thanks to Boreanaz and his stupid ego, we got fucked. And I think Buffy could have won another season or 2. But, it ended the way it did. I forgot how it ended. Probably ended with, Buffy died in one episode and one season, and most of the season was based on Willow, I think. And then Buffy somehow came back to life. And then we had that season where she came back to life and started whipping everybody's ass. Spike and Angel. Well, Angel was helping her a little bit. And that's that. So, yeah. So, little CW 11 talk, some TV talk for you. But, blah, 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 blah. All right, so we get to the Forgotten Sons and the New Day. Match was all right. Not that bad. We had Jason Riker Gunner at ringside. It's also with Big E and Steve Cutler. And they lock up, work the ropes. We get Kofi Kingston coming in. Takes control until Cutler cuts him off. Tags in Wesley Blake. Kofi fires back with some kick. Goes for a near fall. And then Blake cut him off. Cutler tags in. And they double team Kofi, but Kofi makes the tag to Big E, who goes nuts with some suplexes and hits an apron splash. Ow. As we go to break. We come back. New Day's in control. Going back and forth with some textbook one-on-one tag team wrestling. Some double teams for a near fall. Cutler cuts off Big E, dumps him, and then that allows Blake to take control and cover for a near fall. And then the Forgotten Sons start working on Big E, some quick tags. And they double team Big E for a near fall. Big E comes back, but Blake stops the tag. Big E then comes back with an STO and gets the hot tag to Kofi, who comes in like a house of fire, like Jamaican blood boiling through his veins. Just the drop. Whatever you want to call it. Gets cut off with a backbreaker for a near fall. Kofi then comes back on Cutler with a running double stomp for a near fall. And then the Forgotten Sons cut him off and pick up a near fall off a double team move. Kofi comes back, dumps him, and then hits an assisted dive to the outside. They come back in. The New Day go for the midnight hour, but the Forgotten Sons fight it off. Big E goes for the suicide spear to the outside and missed it and falls hard to the outside. Gunner sends him into the ring post. And then while in the ring, the Forgotten Sons hit that double stomp DDT combo, like the Scorpion Death Drop into a forward curb stomp. for the win. So the Forgotten Sons pick up a non-title win over the New Day. So they're gonna get a title shot pretty soon. And that's that. So we'll see what happens. So hopefully, they'll do something with the Forgotten Sons. At least give them an opportunity, but they're gonna lose because the New Day's gonna retain for a while and probably lose to either Miz and Morrison again or lose to the Usos or some other tag team that comes up. I don't know who, but that was that. But so the Lucha House Party beat Miz and Morrison last week, so they may have a say in this. So we'll probably get like maybe a fatal 4-way, fatal 5-way for the tag belts. I don't know if there's going to be a tag title match at Money in the Bank because Raw's already having a tag title match on Raw with the Street Profits and the Viking Raiders tomorrow night, which we all know the Street Profits will win. They'll finally beat the Viking Raiders because they're not going to give them back to the Viking Raiders at all. They're really missing the ball with them again. They hyped them up so good. They're doing pretty well. And then they lose to the Street Profits. And that's that. Well, they didn't lose to the Street Profits. But they did. I think they did. No, wait. No, Street Profits beat Rollins and Murphy to win the belts. So, but the Street Profits won them from I forgot what not the Street. The Viking Raiders won from I believe the Revival. Or no, wait, I forgot who held them before when the Viking Raiders won it. I forget. Anybody, if anybody knows, let me know, and down in the chat. And that's that. And you can still chat with me if you want. Don't be shy. That's that. So, Forgotten Sons win, and we'll see what happens with them next week and going into Money in the Bank, and maybe after Money in the Bank. So I gave the match 2.25 out of 5 stars, and that's that. Then after that, they hype Money in the Bank, talk about the Money in the Bank ladder matches, Bray Wyatt and Braun Strowman for the Universal title, Seth Rollins and Drew McIntyre for the WWE title, and Bayley and Tamina for the SmackDown Women's title. Forget that. And speaking of Tamina, we get her in the back talking about her title shot at Money in the Bank, knowing that it took 4 women to beat her at WrestleMania for Bayley to retain. Says she won't be intimidated by some mean girls. And then Sasha Banks, the boss, comes in looking hot, as always. Starts saying, I want to be your friend. I'm sorry what happened. I'm, sucking up to her. And he's like, I want to be friends again. I want to bring back Team BAD with, with Naomi, see if we can get a reunion. So, that was all a setup for Bayley to come from behind and attack her. And then Lacey Evans comes in for the save. And then all 4 ladies are brawling, pulling hair. The piercing brawl breaks out. And then agents and referees had to pull them apart. So I thought we were going to get a tag team match player, but we didn't get that. What they might do with this Friday night, who knows? But most likely we're going to get something with Tamina and Lacey and Bayley and Sasha. We'll see what happens with that. I don't think they're going to change the match around or anything. But I still think it's going to be Bayley and Tamina. Bayley's going to win. I don't think they're going to give Tamina the belt. I really don't. I hope they don't give her the belt because it'll suck. But Bayley's going to hold on to it, obviously, and then her and Sasha going to start going to their feud, which will probably be either at the next pay-per-view or hopefully lead up to SummerSlam, which is supposedly still in Boston in August. They still have it on the website at the TD Garden Arena. But the WWE has a plan B. They can go elsewhere. They can go back to the Performance Center. They can maybe go to Oklahoma City if they want to, or if any other state opens up and they allow people to go to the arenas and stuff. Like, I don't think they're not going to go to Madison Square Garden or anything, or the Barclays Center. Let's be real here. They're not going to get an event at the Barclays Center until probably next year. Which you know how Mayor de Blasio and Governor Cuomo are. We're not going to see anything in the Garden or the Barclays Center for quite some time. Probably next year at most. So we're not going to see probably not see a Ranger game this year, even though hockey supposedly wants to come back in July and finish off the season and go to the playoffs and finish the season probably late August or early September, and then have a little bit of a break, and then come back with the next season, which is supposedly going to happen maybe in December. Who knows how that's going to work, but got that. The Knicks, I don't know if the NBA is going to finish the season or not. They've talked about it, ending it with a 25-game season and then going to the playoffs and finishing off maybe in August. Then they have the off season, and they come back in October with some exhibition games. But still, if they come back, MSG is going to only be at 25% capacity. Barclays Center, the same thing. They're going to, hopefully by the time we get to phase 2, where we get more businesses opening and more, things can open up. Maybe not concerts, but nightclubs and restaurants will open, and people going back to work. New York City would be New York City again, hopefully by August or September. But we'll see what happens with that. And that's that. And we move on from there. And Nick says it was a meh kind of show. Yeah, it was. I mean, SmackDown was kind of meh. And it's been that way for the last couple of weeks. Raw 2, NXT. WWE's been putting out some meh shows. Not anything good. I think this week is on NXT is Adam Cole, Baby, and the Velveteen Dream for the NXT World Title. Guess how that's going to end? Not going to be Velveteen Dream winning. Not yet. They're going to end in a clusterfuck ending. Cole will retain. And I don't know if he's still doing it, but Adam Cole's on Twitch right now playing Final Fantasy VII Remake. So go on over and tell him Peter Gilmore said hello. He probably won't remember me, but I can't subscribe. I would love to. I would subscribe to Twitch, but I don't have the money to even to do it. So I'd rather save my money for something better. But that's all I got to say about that. And but yeah, SmackDown was kind of meh this week. So let's get back to the review, and that's that. So we got Sasha and Bayley and Lacey and Tamina fighting, and they had to be pulled apart. So I gave that 2 out of 5 stars. We'll see what happens with them this week and leading into Money in the Bank. But I still think Bayley's going to retain. Because they're leading up to Bayley and Sasha having a match. Them turning on each other. The friendship will end, and Sasha will get her title match. She'll win the SmackDown Women's title for the first time. And they should go on a nice little run with it, and then probably maybe you'll hopefully lose to Lacey Evans, but or Naomi. Well, we'll see what happens with that. All right, after that, we got Sonya Deville in the back hyping up Dolph for his main event match with Otis. Yes, that's the main event. Go figure. Dolph said he isn't the bad guy here, and fans like Otis because he's just like them. He's not great. He's not a winner. He just gets more victories while he's a real winner. Yeah, I bet. Dolph says he will win Money in the Bank once again and become champion again like he did the first time when he cashed in on Humberto Del Rio. And when he was going out with AJ Lee and Big E Langston when he was known as Big E Langston back in the day. And they were like a little unit. He won the world title, not the WWE title, the world title, the NWA title, the WCW heavyweight title, whatever you want to call it. So I'll see if he can win it again. He then says he will slide up to Mandy and make her feel all better. I bet you would with your crooked dick. But that's not my words. That's I think that's Nikki Bella's words. Somebody said that about him, but yeah. So anyway, nobody cares about him and his crooked cock. And that's all I gotta say. At least it's bigger than who's cock. But I digress on that. And we will move on from there. All right, so this coming Friday night on the program, we got a 6-man tag team match of Baron Corbin and his goons, Cesaro and Shinsuke Nakamura, take on Daniel Bryan, Drew Gulak, and the ever-popular TBD. And that's that. So we'll see who the mystery partner is. I think it's going to be Jeff Hardy, but who knows? Might be somebody new, maybe Ali. I was going to say Ali, but I think Ali is the hacker who's supposedly going to be making an appearance at Money in the Bank. We're going to finally find out who he is. It could be a she, too. Who knows? But signs point to Ali probably being the hacker. I mean, it's obvious with that symbol that he has. Who knows? I mean, Ali with a hacker gimmick will suck even worse than Sami Callihan when he was the hacker back when he was in NXT. And there goes another car. My neighbor leaving again. So if it affects the stream and you can't hear me, I apologize. So that's that. Also, we're gonna actually do this match. Bayley and Sasha Banks taking on Lacey and Tamina once again, like we saw about a week or so ago. Jeff Hardy comes back, and then we're gonna have Braun Strowman and Bray Wyatt face off. So pretty stacked edition of SmackDown this coming week, and with their go home show, as we'll be 2 days away from Money in the Bank. So we'll see what happens with that, and that's that. All right, then we get to the main event. The Money in the Bank qualifying match between Dolph Ziggler and Otis to see who becomes entrant number 5. We were supposed to be 6, but it's going to be 5. Match wasn't like their WrestleMania match. It's kind of slow and really lethargic and just not a great thing to watch. And we start off with Otis attacking Dolph right away. Dolph tries to run, gets tossed around. Otis then hits a vertical delayed suplex for a near fall. Dolph comes back, and Otis stops that quickly. And just beating up on Dolph for most of the match. Dolph goes to the floor. They go back in. Otis hits the back suplex for a near fall. He charges and sends himself into the ring post, which allows Dolph to take control on the floor as we go to break. We come back. Dolph's in control, working over Otis back in the ring. Here's a drop kick. And then another one. Then some ground and pound. Otis fights to his feet and fights off the sleeper hold, circa 1923. Otis fires up and starts delivering strikes. Goes for the caterpillar, but Dolph avoided it by raking the eyes. Then he hits the zigzag and thought he was about to win the match, but he only gets a 2.5 count as Otis somehow got his shoulder up. Then he starts tuning up the band looking for the super kick. But Otis counted into a weird kind of slam. Then he hits the caterpillar. 1, 2, 3. Otis wins again as he pins Dolph Ziggler. And Otis goes to Money in the Bank, which I did not see coming. I didn't see Otis going into Money in the Bank. I thought Dolph was going to go into the Money in the Bank, which made obvious sense. But Otis gets in, so we have a little bit of a big man factor. We got the striking Aleister Black. We got the speed of Rey Mysterio, and whoever is coming from Raw in that gauntlet match tomorrow. Sorry, got this big cold. I can't get rid of it. So we'll see what happens with that. And on SmackDown side, you got the technical wizard Daniel Bryan. I think they're going to be safe with him because they're not going to make him do any big spots, obviously, because of his neck. We got Baron Corbin, really slow and methodical, the strong presence of Baron Corbin. And then you got Otis, who really is not going to do that much. He'll probably get winded by the time he gets to the roof. And that's that. But he'll probably get some offense in, maybe when they get up to the roof. When he finally gets up to the roof, it gets to ringside. He'll probably hit the caterpillar in the ring on the ladder, or maybe by himself. But he's not going to win. There's no point in giving Otis the belt. I mean, the Money in the Bank briefcase. Really, no point. And that's that. So yeah, Otis wins. Whoop-de-damn freaky-doo. Because I gave the match 2 out of 5 stars. And that was that. And that's it for Smackdown. So Smackdown was kind of a meh show. So I gave it a meh 6 out of 10 stars. Let me know what you guys thought of the show in a comment or a video reply down below. If you wish, you have any questions regarding WWE, AEW, Impact Wrestling, which begins a new set of tapings this week. Well, not tapings. Well, I don't know what they're doing. You know, with the brand new TNA champion Moose. With the TNA title, they kind of, TNA's kind of Impact Wrestling's kind of going back, merging with TNA. I don't understand how that's going to work, but you got Willie Mack getting his first challenger for the X Division title. I don't know how he's the X Division champ. I don't know. I don't know what's happening with Tessa Blanchard in the world title. I don't even know if Tessa's going to be on any tapings anytime soon. I don't even know if TNA's even taping anymore right now, but got that. Jordan Grace is still the women's champion. Still kind of fighting with Taya Valkyrie. That's that. Nothing really. We got the North still the tag team champions. God, they've been champions for so long right now. Well, getting I think it's over a year right now. Or at least a year. Getting close to a year, maybe? I don't know. I don't watch Impact that much anymore, so. Got that. Ring of Honor canceled all their things in June. Best in the World is canceled. They're having a June pay-per-view called Best in the World. That's canceled. Most likely August might be not July might be canceled. So as we get to August, we get All-Star Extravaganza coming up. I don't know if that's going to happen. I don't even know when Ring of Honor is going to come back at this point. Because it really can't go anywhere because most of the states they go to are either shut down or semi-reopened. The only place they could go is Florida or Oklahoma City. Because most states, some more states are going to reopen, I think, this week. So, but I don't think they're going to have anything like with sports events or anything in some of those states. California's not going to have a sporting event until probably next year. Will probably be WrestleMania. Then again, it could be the Chargers and the Rams and well, not I don't know if is the Oakland Raiders going to be Oakland this year or is it going to be Las Vegas? I don't remember. I think it's this year that the Raiders moved to the Vegas and their new stadium, which looks pretty damn good. So I think it's this year with the Las Vegas Raiders. But then again, it could be next year. But so I don't know what's happening with football. If they're going to have people in the stadiums like at 25% capacity or maybe a 50% capacity. I doubt 50% right now. Probably at 25% to start. and then probably by next year, probably at the end of the season, by the Super Bowl, they'll probably have 50%, not 100%. And the ticket prices for the Super Bowl are going to go way down. And the Super Bowl might be at the end of February at this point. That's something to think about. So everything's getting pushed back because of this fucking virus. Baseball, hockey, basketball, college football. I don't know if it's going to start this September. Who knows? There might be a second wave of this fucking virus, and we won't get the Super Bowl. We won't get March Madness again. Because I've heard stories that this virus could last 2-3 years, which will suck. So going into 2021, 2022, and probably 2023, we'll have this fucking virus going on. But at least most of the United States will be ready for it, and Canada and the entire world will be ready for wave 2, wave 3, wave 4, wave 69. Like the Nazi, it'd be like, Call of Duty zombies. You beat the wave, and then another wave comes like 5 minutes later. We'll just keep going and going and going and going, like an Energizer bunny. They'll never stop until we get a fucking vaccine for it. And then, they're trying to get a vaccine hopefully done by January with Operation Warp Speed. Go figure that one. So, I don't know. If there's going to be a vaccine by January, I doubt it. So, get ready for Wave 2 this October. In 5 months, we'll be doing this again. We'll have a little bit, the states will reopen, and then quickly shut down back when it comes back with a vengeance in October and November, December, when it gets cold again. Because the cold months come, and then the flu comes around, and then we're gonna go back to social distancing the same way we've been doing now. Gonna be fucking boring. Gonna go through Christmas and Thanksgiving and Halloween, social distancing. People. I don't even think a lot of kids will be going trick or treating. They'll have to get they'll ring the bell and then move 6 feet back. Trick or treat! Here's your candy. Shh. Thanksgiving won't be the same. I'm hoping. I wanted to go to AC if it ever opens again in November for Thanksgiving weekend with the missus. That's tentatively on hold right now. Because right now, Jersey is not going to open up anytime soon. New York and Connecticut's supposedly going to open May 20th, which is 2 weeks away. So who knows with that. And we don't know what's going to happen on May 15th with New York, if de Blasio and Cuomo are going to ease the restrictions and slowly reopen New York in phase 1. But certain states have reopened too quickly, and they had a spike in their in the amount of people who've got it and deaths and stuff, like Georgia, Florida got hit, Mississippi. So who knows when most of the country, the entire United States will be back up and running? Who knows? Probably won't be until the fall at this point. So we're gonna have a crappy summer. Good job. Good job. So Thanksgiving probably won't be the same. Probably be same as where we're going now. Christmas, New Year's Eve will probably be canceled. Most likely, because they're not gonna get 1 million people in New York on Thanksgiving and on New Year's Eve if this fucking virus comes back, which it is. There probably won't be that many people in Times Square except the people dropping the ball. which will suck. But then we go into 2021 the same way we came into 2021 with this fucking virus. Slowly started in China, then went global in March. Now it's kind of slowly degrading in most of the world. There's still cases going on, deaths going on around the world. It's just this fucking virus needs to fucking end, really. I want to go back to going to baseball games and hockey games and wrestling events and concerts, most likely. I want to see this great band again. I want to go to concerts. I want to go to the city. I want to see my friends in December's Fall. I mean, they had a live show last night on Facebook that was pretty good. But I want to see them live, you know. I want to go hang out with them in their studio and jam and shit like that. But can't do it. You can't do it unless I was living in Florida. I could go there, but I don't live in Florida. I live in fucking New Jersey. Fuck that. Yeah. That's all I gotta say about that. Nothing really happened in during this week in wrestling. Cain Velasquez got released. Whoop-de-damn fucking do. They had the things with with the Florida restrictions, with AEW and WWE might maybe inviting fans back to their shows. Who knows if the AEW and if AEW and WWE gonna actually do that. I think they shouldn't, though. They should wait. I think AEW might wait till May 23rd, and I think WWE will probably wait till maybe the end of the month, or maybe early June. Who knows? But who knows what's gonna happen with that? And that's that. So got 2 viewers, and chime in if you want. Just don't come on here and leave me a fucking dislike like most of the trolls do, because they have no fucking lives. Now we got 3 people. Let's bump it up to 10, 20, 30, 50. I don't give 2 shits. I mean, come on. I'm not gonna be here all day, but nothing much. That AEW this week. Cody Rhodes is gonna take on Joey Janela. See what happens with that. Probably some things going on with him and Lance Archer ahead of their match at Double or Nothing for the TNT Championship. Let's see what happens with that. It's live this week, so that's nice. Coming from Jacksonville, Florida, Daly's place. That should be good. Let's see what happens with with some storylines. Maybe more of the Bubbly Bunch this week with Jericho and company. Maybe something with Matt Hardy somewhere in there. I don't know. Cody's supposed to have an interview on YouTube tonight or coming up. I think it's starting now or starting soon with Tony Schiavone. So that just could be interesting to see what he has to say. So AEW should be pretty interesting this week. NXT, like I said, Velveteen Dream and Adam Cole, baby, for the NXT World Title. Should be interesting. I don't think the Dream's going to win. I think he's going to win by disqualification, but not going to win a belt because it's going to be a clusterfuck. Because Bobby Fish and Roderick Strong will be around. So who knows what's going to happen with that. Maybe something with Keith Lee with the North American title. Probably more with Timothy Thatcher and and everybody's favorite bro, Matt Riddle. They got attacked by Imperium last week, and they want the belt, so we'll see what happens with that. We got Charlotte and Io Shirai this week for the NXT Women's title. They're not going to give it to Io. As much as I want her to win the damn belt, because I'm sick and tired of Charlotte. They're not going to give it to Io right away. It's not going to happen. I would love it for it to happen. And Charlotte's the shortest, has a short NXT title reign. But it's going to be a long one. Of course, Rhea Ripley's going to eventually come back and beat her in a rematch for the belt. And then Charlotte's going to go back to Monday Night Raw and probably face Shayna Baszler or whoever holds the Raw Women's title. Hopefully not Becky, but I don't know. That's really all I got to say about that. Nothing really, like I said, nothing really major happening in WWE. They're kind of doing away with Roman Reigns, which is kind of interesting. So no mention of Roman on TV. Because Roman wants to do Hollywood. He wants to be The Rock. Was Roman ever going to come back? Probably not. He may come back. I don't know when. He wants this coronavirus to end, so who knows when he's going to come back. Probably won't be anytime soon, though. So WWE's kind of going forward without Roman. Their rating is going to take a big hit because Roman's one of the biggest stars, and they're gonna put on the shoulders of Drew McIntyre. No. Seth Rollins, no. Braun Strowman, no. They got no stars. They don't have a big name star that can help them right now. And you think it's not going to be Adam Cole, baby, because Adam Cole, baby, is not going to the main roster anytime soon. And he's going to get ruined like everybody else from NXT who's come up. Shinsuke, Sammy, Kevin Owens, who has a fractured or broken ankle. So he's out for a while. Jimmy Uso's out with an injury. He's out 6 to 9 months. Oh, boy. So that tag team division is going to be some good stuff in the SmackDown tag team division. The AOP is still injured. So, the Raw tag team division is going to suck like it has been for a while. Bayley's still running wild with the SmackDown Women's Championship. She's going to retain, obviously, over Tamina. And then they're going to start the little program with Sasha. Sasha's going to get the belt eventually, maybe by the July or by SummerSlam. And with Becky's probably going to have the belt maybe till SummerSlam as well, or maybe before it or after, who knows. I think Shayna Baszler is the right one to get the belt. Not the belt, but I think she will get the belt. She'll cash in on Becky when she least expects it. She'll probably attack her from behind and then look at the briefcase like, yep, I'm going to cash in and lock in the Kirifuda clutch again. And then Becky will tap out and Becky will finally lose that damn Raw Women's title after she's held it for a freaking year already. So we'll probably get new champions in the women's division. Probably be Shayna Baszler and Sasha. We'll see by SummerSlam. Maybe new champions with the Universal title and the WWE title. Depending on who wins the Money in the Bank ladder match on the men's side. I still think it's going to be Aleister Black. But who knows if he's going to cash in around SummerSlam time or maybe after. I think he's probably going to wait till after it. But then again, they could give it to somebody else besides Aleister Black. They could give it to Rey Mysterio since he's never won it before. They could give it to Otis, which will really fucking suck. They could give it to Baron Corbin again. Hopefully not, because you know what happened when he had Money in the Bank. He lost it to John Cena. Kind of like what Damien Sandow did. Back, you don't know Damien Sandow. You're welcome. Couldn't even say that from him. Or Aaron Stevens, whoever his name is in NWA, with the question mark, the biggest mark of them all. So, they're not going to give it to Daniel Bryan. I doubt they're going to give it to Daniel Bryan. I mean, who wants to see another Daniel Bryan title reign? I don't. Much as I like Daniel Bryan, but I don't see another title reign in him. He's probably going to be retiring soon to focus on Brie and baby number 2, which will be in another few months, probably about near the end of the year. It's not going to be not going to be the 6th participant in the Money in the Bank ladder match. Whoever's that's going to be on Raw tomorrow night, AJ. It's not going to be him or whoever else it could be. People were saying Jinder Mahal. I hope not. Jinder my balls. Not going to be him or the possibility of what the spoilers saying it's AJ. It's not going to be I doubt it's going to be AJ. It could be. You never know. It's where AJ's stuck in nowhere land. They could give it to AJ, and then AJ could maybe cash in on Drew, and AJ gets the WWE title for a 3rd time. They could do that, but I don't see it happening. So who knows what's going to happen right now with the WWE? Who knows? I don't know. I don't even know. I guess we're going to have to find out tomorrow on Smackdown with the go-home show. Whoever is the 6th man, which most likely will be AJ. Then again, they could go with Jinder. So I don't know what they're going to do for that. I don't know if AJ gets in, how it's going to work. Because didn't they tape Money in the Bank at WWE headquarters already? They taped both matches. So AJ could have, taped his segment right there. They could have just, they could have done what, put somebody in at the last minute, like they did with Braun Strowman against Goldberg. Perfectly good set of hair. Thank you. So I don't know how that's gonna work. If they taped in advance, the storyline was gonna pick up from there. I don't know. Who knows with this fucking WWE? They do everything wrong anyway. Nick says next week is Money in the Bank. Yes, it is. I know that. I knew that already, Nick. Thank you for letting me know something I already knew. So. And I don't know if there's going to be a June pay-per-view or maybe even a July pay-per-view. And if July does happen, maybe it might be, I doubt Backlash. I doubt they might go to Saudi Arabia. I don't know what's going on in Saudi Arabia with the coronavirus. Like I care, but they could do an event in Saudi Arabia if they wanted to. I don't think they could though, but who knows? And then I think they're gonna kind of they might do a B show pay-per-view right before SummerSlam, which is in August, which still is at the TD Garden Arena in Boston. So who knows if that's going to even happen with fans in the TD Garden. They have a plan B, but we don't know what plan B is right now. It could be at the Performance Center. It could be in some other state or country. Who knows? So many questions in the world of professional wrestling, which is a sport and entertainment. Sports entertainment is garbage. It's a sport. And that's pretty much all I gotta say about that. So that's all I really gotta say. I'm gonna end shop right here and do some other things. I got some other things I gotta do later on tonight. Have dinner and work around the house. And then tomorrow I gotta visit my parents. Gotta do some stuff at my old house. Gotta take some stuff out of there and see what I'm gonna do with it. So I really can't put anything in here. I have no room in here for my old stuff, so I'm gonna sell it or give it away. So my old stuff. But who knows? And that's all I gotta say about that. So should be an interesting week of wrestling. WWE's giving up for Money in the Bank next week. AEW and NXT got shows. AEW is giving up for money for Double or Nothing on May the 23rd. NXT really's got Adam Cole, baby, against the Velveteen Dream. So probably another win for AEW this week. So, but we'll see. You never know. And that's really all I gotta say about that. So, thank you all for watching this video. Once again, 6 out of 10 stars for Smackdown. Was kind of a meh show. So, we'll see what happens with Monday Night Raw tomorrow night on the USA Network. And as always, I will be here live after Monday Night Raw goes off the air. Well, maybe after that, who knows? With my Monday Night Raw review. Giving you up for Monday Night Raw and getting ready for that. And my review, my analysis of Monday Night Raw. Hopefully have a good chat. Hopefully more people will join in. Just share the link on Facebook or Twitter or Tumblr or Instagram. And that's that. Hopefully get more people in. Maybe ask some questions in the chat. We'll have a nice little discussion about Monday Night Raw and professional wrestling. And that's pretty much all I gotta say about that. So thank you to Nick for coming in, as always. And anybody else who came in and really didn't say anything, just came in and probably left a dislike. I don't really give two shits. But if you come in, at least say something. Don't be a wussy or a pussy, which you never get. And that's that. Nick says, see you next review. Yep, probably be my Monday Night Raw review tomorrow night. And that's pretty much all I say about that. I was going to do a video on my Metal Guy channel, talk about how I got into music and everything. I don't know if I'm going to do it later tonight or I might do it sometime this week, because I got enough time to do it. I got days off, but I got other things to do. I got chores to do, and I got places to be and people to meet. Wait, yeah. Don't reverse that, but it is what it is. So I got that, and so the videos will be coming your way this week. The AEW review may be coming late Wednesday night because I get out work at 9:30, so I won't be home till about 11, and I gotta watch it because I have a DVR, so I gotta watch it when I get home from work on Wednesday night. So the reviews probably come up late Wednesday night. The NXT review come up on Thursday with my Money in the Bank predictions on TGC 167, and then Friday night your SmackDown review after SmackDown goes off the air, and then next Sunday is Money in the Bank. After Money in the Bank goes off the air, I'll be doing my Money in the Bank review and talk about Money in the Bank and what happened and all that good stuff. And like I said, hopefully we have a nice discussion about it. And that's all I got to say about that. So that's it. Thank you for watching. I'm going to probably take a little respite for a little while and then get ready for dinner. And that's it. And that's really all I got to say. Kind of bored. So probably float around the internet for a while and then have some dinner and then probably take a nap. but who knows what's going to happen with that. So thank you for watching, everybody. See you next stream or next video. And that's it. So Peter Goodwin signing off. Peace, bitches.